Hello, everyone. Welcome. I see some people in the chatty doodahs underneath Twitch and YouTube. Thank you for joining. Oh my gosh, I had a bit of stress. Is the audio working? Yes, I think it is. I think it is. Let me know. I never know. I see a bouncing bar on my screen, but that could mean anything. Actually, the good news is the stream didn't work. I'll get to that. And as you can see on the screen, it says Wednesday, 24th of July. Bit quiet. Audio is coming through on Twitch. Good. Bit quiet. Yeah, this microphone is super directional. All it takes is me to go slightly off axis and yeah, you won't hear me. So a few things. One, I've switched YouTube to ultra low latency mode. So yesterday or day before, whenever it was, people were saying Twitch and YouTube were a bit out of sync. Maybe this will change it. I don't know. Maybe the chat will be up to date and we shall see. But I just don't know. So, yeah, bit of a problem. I'll get to that in just a minute. So the line that says Wednesday, 24th of July, it said Wednesday, 24 RD because I changed it from 21st, I changed it from something else. Anyway, from 23rd, that would be it. I changed it from 23rd to 24th and I forgot the RD. But you don't see that because that's like via the magic of the stream not working. Anyway, a few things I wanted to talk about today. Number one, Martin has done a ton of work on StreamSprout, which is the thing that I'm using to send to both YouTube and Twitch at the same time. So I'm on OBS and I'm sending via the magic of StreamSprout, which I mentioned the other day. This is the project. This is Martin's Git repo. I need to file a bug. So, first step of doing a live stream with StreamSprout is file a bug against StreamSprout. So this is a bug. Latest checkout of Git doesn't work. That's not very useful. Let's check out of Git. Receives data but doesn't stream to targets. So I don't think anyone has filed this before because if we look at the list of issues, there's only one and it's assigned to me. So there's a bit of a bug. I'm sorry to air this publicly, Martin. Like there's a bug and I'm filing it. But yes, I have confirmed. I know Martin is away from his desk, so he is almost certainly not watching this, but he might watch it later. But either way, he's going to have a written document telling him what went wrong. A clear, concise description. I checked out the latest code and ran StreamSprout with YouTube and Twitch enabled. I also had the IP set to 0.0.0.0 and also the public IP of the host. StreamSprout was running on. It didn't work in either instance. So that's what happened. Hello, Big Pod. Thank you for joining. I don't know what's going on. It accepted the stream data from OBS, but nothing turned up on Twitch or YouTube. We might go and have a spelunk through the source code and see if we can figure this out. But we'll figure it out. So to reproduce, grab the latest from the tip of Git. The latest what? The latest StreamSprout from the tip of Git. Configure for 2 streams, YouTube and Twitch. By the way, I've got a surprise to show you later. If I've got time, I've got a meeting in half an hour at work, and I was expecting this to start like half an hour ago, but because of me noodling around with this bug, it's only going to be a short stream today. But it's a productive one because I'm filing a bug, so that's, you know, that's a good thing. I did actually send Martin a screenshot of it working initially and go, yay, it works, and then it didn't. I sent it to him on Telegram, so let me see if I can go and find it. Copy this, and I'll put this in here. Boom, there we go. This is what it looks like when it's running, so you can see. So once it starts, the latest version, it tells you, like, at this point, it's not actually started receiving any data. And then the eyeball, the Eye of Sauron, says it's detected a new stream. So that's the point OBS is sending to StreamSprout, and that's working. And it tells you what type of stream it's receiving. And then it tells you FFmpeg is streaming, but it never goes anywhere. That's the problem. That's the issue. Expected behavior, like the adoration of my fans. No. Video to appear in YouTube Studio and Twitch. Something else I want to talk about. I'm getting distracted, obviously. Talk about the StreamSprout update. I don't think I can talk about that. So let's instead talk about finding a bug. Ahoy, Ian. How are you doing? Finding a bug in StreamSprout. That's what we're doing. Right, okay. Configure for 2 streams, YouTube and Twitch. Video arrives at StreamSprout, but never at the endpoints. Happy to be coding as always, says Ian. Yes, it's a good day when you're creating code. I agree. Oh man, I created a terrible script yesterday that got me kind of, hit the API limits for GitHub. So I'm looking for other ways to hoover up the data that I was looking for. But it was fun. Video arrives at StreamSprout, but never at the endpoints. That's it. That's basically it. Rolling back to 0.1.1 worked. I also tried with, I had it configured with a key, with a stream key for the StreamSprout, which I didn't previously. Might be a thing. Foreshadowing. By the way, whoever it was who clipped yesterday, hello binary digits on Twitch. I'm just finding a bug. Whoever it was yesterday who clipped the bit where I did a typo and everyone was raging in the chat because I had typed apt udpate instead of apt update. And I was like, what is going on? Why is this not working? Anyway, thanks for that. Feel free to clip any other like wild typos, but please don't clip API keys if I happen to show those. Expected videos to appear. Run StreamSprout and include the output of the failure. Well, I've got that there. That's all I've got. This is what I have. As I was in a hurry to start streaming. Big smile. And I can test again later to try and confirm. Sweet. Details. Oh, God, I can't do this. Fill in later. Terrible bug report. Right, the system information. The machine that I'm running StreamSprout on is Debian. Would you believe? Just compared it. Audio on YouTube is not as quiet as it is on Twitch. Weird. Is there a button I can press? I don't see any settings in here for make it go loud. Sorry. It's exactly the same data arriving at both points. How weird. I guess the re-encoding that each of them do. Compression, yeah. Also, it might be different today because I've got the stream latency on YouTube set to ultra low. I don't know if that makes it worse. We shall see. OS is Debian. Let me, without you lot seeing, what version of Debian is this? It's LSB release -A. It is Debian 12 Bookworm. So this is my remote host that I'm running it on. The version, it was tip of Git as it was last night, whatever that was. Actually, I might have the log if I can scroll upwards in my terminal. Oh, I can. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, StreamSprout version. I can tell you what version it was. I can fill this in because I am awesome. Right. You can't see this because I'm scrolling back through my nonsense. 0.1.4 it says. I'm not entirely sure that's true. I'm going to hide an IP address when I paste this in here. So, how am I going to do that? Let me just bear with me just one sec. The output of StreamSprout is beautiful, by the way. Yeah, that does look right. This is the output of StreamSprout that I'm going to paste in. X.Y.Z.A. Right, that is the output of StreamSprout. So yeah, you can see FFmpeg sits there waiting. I wonder if that log file still exists or whether it got removed. I can see the log. Oh, I can see the output. And I can see errors. This will be very useful to Martin. And so I need to capture this. It's like an input-output error. Oh, this is really useful. This is more useful than I thought I was going to be today. Yeah. Oh. Baby, so much log. Oh, much log. Gorgeous. Right, let's just put this in another document so I can clean it up before I won't make you watch the technical difficulties thing that I was forcing everyone to watch yesterday, which is very loud whenever I, move. Right, let me just do a quick x.y.z.a to replace the IP addresses and stuff, just because, you know. I think that's unexpected stream is the error that it got. What I've got to do now is try and say the IP address out in my head without mouthing it to you or saying it out loud, which is exactly what I would do. Right, here's the log. Right, let's paste this in here. That's enough noodling. Screenshots, if I I could put the screenshot other context. Where does the log go? Is that screenshot output? Boom, I got the log. Check me out. I don't know, maybe somebody else is able to determine what is going on here. There we go, log. Streamshot version. It reports 0.4, 1.4, I think. FFmpeg version. I can get that. For example, 424. I am on FFmpeg. This. So tell me, everyone, is that a well-formed bug report or what? And I can move the screenshot down, couldn't I? And remove the bit where I said, this is all I've got. That's a lie. I can still test again later. That was close. No, let's put that back at the top. Right. Let's put the picture down the bottom. You can see why people don't report bugs now. Look how much time I've spent filing this bug. Screenshots. Have you mean it? Is that how you do bug? That's how you end bug reports, isn't it? Hearts, cat, heart eyes, cat. That's it. Right. Right. I have searched the issues, and this bug has not been reported. Let me just check that I am still streaming, because you know, right now anyone could be like shouting at me in chat, and I'm not looking. Nobody's shouting at me in chat. That's good. Do you use Chatterino or something to combine chats? I'll come back to that, Marius. Great question. I confirm this bug has not already been reported. Checked out the code, grabbed that, did that, rolling back worked. Here's the log. This is just... Oh, the output is in there, isn't it? Yep, boom. Yep, that's good. There's the log. Yada, yada, yada. There's a screenshot. Boom. Submit issue. We're rocking. Right, I've got like 5 minutes left. So 2 things I wanted to mention. Now I've done that. Like, first of all, there's a new version of StreamSprout out. It's a bit broken, but it might only be on Debian. Might only be on Debian with my version of FFmpeg. Why am I getting balloons appearing on the screen? What on earth was that one about? If I wave, I don't know what's going on. I'm on a Mac, which does weird things. Hello, Phil. So, question was, do you use Chatterino? I have never heard of Chatterino. What is Chatterino? By the way, use Kaggy for search. And look at that, first hit, boom. No Google nonsense, this just works. Side question, who is that avatar there? That black and white person in the middle of the screen? Who is that? And who is that person there? I don't know who these people are. I don't care for the frog, but I know who he is. But who is that black and white picture off there, and who is that person? I feel I should know, but I don't. Best Twitch chat experience. Oh, this is for local yokels. So this is for me to run here, such that I can see chatty doodahs aggregated in one place. Now, do I have to tweak it every time I start it? Or does it just work? You can click on the camera icon in the menu bar to turn off the reactions on your camera. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much for the tip on how to turn off the like, I don't know, whatever that is, balloons or whatever. There's a camera icon in my toolbar somewhere, along with like the million other things in my toolbar. Is it that one? No, that's OBS, isn't it? Is it that one? It's not that. Am I just like not seeing it? It'll be under there somewhere. I don't really want to launch that there. Anyway, no, I've never used Chatterino. Oh, okay. Mario says it remembers. Set it up once. So what I've got is I've got 3 displays: the Mac internal display, the external one that you can see, and another one. And this one has got a split screen of YouTube Studio and Twitch Studio side by side. Is YouTube like super behind, or is it? No, it looks okay. So yeah, that's got 2 windows side by side, and I'm just looking at the chat inside both of the websites. It might be nice. One thing that someone suggested a couple of days ago was like bring the chats so that you could see them in here and people who are replaying could see them. I don't really like when there's chat on screen. I get it if you're watching it later. It might be useful to see what the conversation was. I try to do a good job of piping what you say through here out there so people see it, but I'm not perfect. One other thing I wanted to show you, which, okay, I found the bug. I haven't got to any of this stuff that I actually wanted to do. Finding a bug, yes, did that. Oh, I should probably put a link to that. Was it bug number 2? Was it? Have I got issue number 2? 25? Oh, because pull requests are counted in that number. Right, so we got that. Good. Talk about the Stream Sprout update. I think we can't really talk about that really until it's fixed. So let's like move that down a little bit. I haven't got time for any of this stuff. What I've done, I'll give you the basics. What I've done is I've dug out next to me a T450, and if I press a special button here, you can see my desktop. This is a T450 that's on my desk here, and the reason I've done this is because sometimes I want to do some Ubuntu Snap related stuff, and previously in other videos I was using that ThinkPad behind me on the table and then carrying it across, and I thought about maybe using NDI and streaming that display over to here, but it's much easier to just have a video capture card and have the machine like right here, so I can, you know, I can press keys on it and it actually does stuff straight away. That's why I've got it right here, and I can just sneak it down the side of the desk and then get it out when I want to do a stream. I've also set up SSH on it, so I can go SSH to Precise Pad. Ooh, Precise Pad. I gave it a name that I can't type. And this ThinkPad, it's called Precise Pad because for a while it was running Ubuntu Precise, which is what, 12.04, something like that. In fact, varlog, is it like installer or something? This will tell us like what I installed with. Yeah. So this this stupid ThinkPad. Oh, you can't see this. Sorry. So I've SSH'd into it, and if you look in this directory here, you'll see the media that was used to install it. And if you count that file, it tells you it was 12.04. So this thing had 12.04 on it, and I upgraded to 14.04, 16.04, 18.04, and it's now on, boom, 24.04. So I've upgraded this thing all the way from 12.04 all the way to the latest LTS, which I think is pretty magic. I didn't wipe it. I just upgraded all the way through. And look at that. It works. So yeah, great. Marius says, I do stream chat overlays. You get used to it. There are plugins to have YouTube and Twitch as a web element in OBS. Yeah, maybe. I need convincing. I need convincing that that's a good idea. Right, 10 minutes until my meeting. The one other thing that I wanted to mention, I'm not going to get to here, the stuff I actually wanted to do. The stuff I actually wanted to do, right? I've mentioned the T450, but I haven't had a chance to spruce it. What I wanted to do was install StreamSprout via Podman, because one of the things that Martin's done is he's created a Docker file. Sorry, a container file. And so you could run StreamSprout in a container. I'm running it on bare metal into cloud, but you could run it on bare metal. I want to use this as an opportunity to learn Podman. And that's another reason why I got this guy out, is so that I can test Podman on a clean machine, because this thing doesn't have Docker or anything on it. And yeah, it'll be a bit slow, probably. I don't mean StreamSprout will be slow, but yeah, in general it'll be slow, because this is like, when was this made? 2015, something like that. So it's quite old. It's nearly 10 years old, this laptop, but it's great. It's like bulletproof. Anyway, I want to have a play with that. That was one of the things. So maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Maybe we'll play with StreamSprout via Podman tomorrow. Some snaps need updating, but do you know what's frustrating is right now, the Launchpad builders that I'm using to build a lot of the snaps, there's some big old queues going on. And the result of that is some of the things that I maintain, I've updated, but they haven't built yet. And they won't build for hours, maybe days. So there's not a lot I can do about that. I mean, it is the minor architectures like ARM64 and ARM-HF, which don't necessarily have a lot of users. I could promote the AMD 64 version, but I don't like having all the architectures out of sync, because then I forget, and yeah, it's a mess. So hopefully Canonical will fix the Launchpad thing. Oh my God, I haven't switched screen again. They'll fix this in Launchpad, and I'll be able to do that. Chatted a little bit, got that. Hello DJ, sorry, I'm gonna leave in about 2 minutes because I've got a meeting on the hour. Finian says it's not super needed. I feel like it just takes up space on the screen. Yeah, I mean, I've seen people who've had decent layouts, and I've seen people who have like what did I want? I wanted to have a blank area. Right, let's just do this. So like have the main window like here, and then their face at like the top up there, and then like the chat in the corner, either left or right or something like that. Maybe I could arrange something like that. I quite like the whole full screen experience. Like what you're getting on the stream is this entire monitor, and this is just a Dell 1080p monitor that I'm just streaming the entire contents of. It also gives me some confidence, that anything that's on any of my other monitors isn't going to appear in that screen. And so I like the fact that anything I'm streaming is only what's in that window, especially because like, yeah, I've got my work email open somewhere, and you know, I might accidentally, cat my SSH key. I don't think I would do that, but you never know. Anyway, final thing that I wanted to talk about is this. This is MusicPod, and it's my favorite local music player. It's great. So you'll find it here on GitHub, Ubuntu Flutter Community, MusicPod. I think it's MusicPod on there. It's quite pretty, and it's very functional. I'm not going to go over all of the features. It might be on FlatHub. That's not what I wanted. It is. Check it out. Same thing. So you can get it however you want, right? Go and knock yourself out. I don't care. But it's really nice. It's written in Flutter. It's written by Frederick, who is delightful, and some other friends. Like, look at all these lovely contributors. Look at all these happy faces. Yeah, it's in Snap Store. It's experimental in FlatHub. It's also available for the Mac, because I am running it here on the Mac. You could play local audio. You could stream radio. You could download podcasts. You could build your playlists. It's just great. It's really, really good. And I use it for playing the background music. It's very low. You know, I could set the volume down here, you know, with this thing. But it's just delightful. I really like it. And Frederick's really responsive with bug reports. You know, he's quite a busy guy like everyone, but he still gets an opportunity to respond and update the application. When there are updates, you get a little notification down here and it tells you. I'm on the latest version, 1.4.5, but you can get, you know, updates periodically. It does the whole light and dark stuff. You know, I've got it set to whatever my OS is set to. It's just really, really nice for playing local music plus radio and podcasts if you want to. It's great. I highly recommend it. Really, really good. And it's open source. You'll find it on GitHub. It's lovely. I think it runs on Windows. I think on Mac, he hasn't got the notarizing bit done yet. So it moans when you download the DMG and install it. But, yeah, I'm sure he'll get to that at some point. So, yeah, that was the only other thing I wanted to mention. Is just how awesome MusicPod is. And you should go and star it. And you should share it with your friends. And you should try it out and play with it, because it's a good thing. I strongly recommend it. All right. It is 2 minutes until my next meeting. Can it connect to services like Jellyfin? I don't know. I have not tried. I don't think there's any option in there. It just looks for local media. But I don't know, if you map a drive, did I say map a drive? I meant, like, you know, mount a file system. Maybe it'll see it if it's local. Personally, I don't use that, but maybe that's worth investigating, trying out. Because I have a Jellyfin server, so yeah, maybe that's a thing for try streaming music in MusicPod from the server. We could play with that another day. Thanks for joining. Thanks for watching me file a bug report. Sorry it's been a short one. I may be back later if I get some time. Hope you all have a good rest of your day. And see you all later. Thanks, everyone. Cheerio. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.